All right, y'all, part 7. Quick disclaimer. I know y'all probably gonna ask, if you knew your shit wasn't together, why would you go and get your son? Just like anybody else. I miss my baby. I wanted them. I don't care if my shit wasn't together. We gonna thug it out up until I realized we couldn't thug it out in the car. Now back to the story. Now, after going to get my son and realizing that my shit was just not up to par, I was not surviving in any way possible. I was still out here committing crimes while having my babies. I'm on the run from the police. I'm on the run from people that I done did some grimy ass shit to. Like, my shit just fucked off, and this is not where I need to be. So yes, I sent my son to go live with my auntie. I think he went there like 6 months. The goal was to just put him there for a little while, and then I'm gonna come back and get him once I'm in like a solid place. And I'm not talking about not running from the laws anymore or worried about people coming to knock my head off because of some shit that I did. I just needed to get a solid place where I could lay my head and my son could lay his head and we wouldn't have to worry about nothing. I can deal with the police at a different time. Now, doing all of that, y'all, I'm sitting here trying to just make it. Let's just say that. But time rolling around, I think it was like, what, maybe 3 months. I went back, got my son for a little bit. Then I took him back down there because he was comfortable there and I knew that I was working so much. Jaylee with her daddy, so I can't afford childcare. I can't afford to pay somebody to watch you every day. So I know for a fact my auntie at the time not gonna do me nothing bad. So I'm gonna just take you back down there. You're young. You can't go to school right now. I can come down there all the time and see you. My mom and them down there, your uncles and them down there, you down there with family. Let me do what I need to do in order to get my shit together. And then I'm gonna come for you. All right, cool. It was time for me to go back and get my son, and my auntie did not want to give him back to me. I mean, she taking me to court talking about sole custody. She deeming me not fit. By this time, I done had Sebastian. Hell, I'm working on Alex at this point. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm going to court, back and forth to court. The courts down there in Shreveport tell me I need to prove that I'm a fit mother. She tell me, bring a lease showing that you got a place to stay. Bring me bank statements showing that you making money. Anything that deems you a fit mother to take care of your child. Now, while all of this was going on, she did tell me it won't be like I'm plucking him out of the house and putting him back with you. It will be a transitional phase because your son is used to being with your auntie where he's the only child, basically. So if we put him back in the house and he has to share that attention with his siblings, it could be traumatic for him. Now, while she's saying all of that, I'm sitting here like, bitch, my son know his siblings, though. We come down there all the time. He know his brother. He know his big sister. The only one he don't really know is Alex. But that's because Alex she ain't born yet. Let's just keep it like that. But, hey, you're the judge. This is what you're telling me, so we gonna do it. The judge tell me that the court fees and fines that my auntie done racked up because she done took me to court, I gotta pay for that. The fact that we gotta go to counseling and reintroduce him into the household with his siblings, I gotta pay for that. So everything that she fucking doing, the judge told me I had to pay for. What? So we going back and forth to court, y'all. I'm living out here. I'm dealing with Anthony. They send pieces of mail to his house talking about they subpoenaing me to court about sole custody. They trying to get sole custody. They trying to adopt him, change his name and shit. Oh, this what y'all doing. Like, I get that you trying to hold on to my son because you love him and things of the sort, but don't try to make it seem like I'm an unfit parent. So I get down there to court. Things is going all sideways and left. My auntie's daughter come outside and we walking. I think we on a break. Yeah, it was like 1 o'clock. We on a break. We got to come back to court. She outside talking about, I'm going to make sure it's my motherfucking business that you'll never see Malachi again. And I don't know what it was, y'all, but it was like a fit and rage. And I just ran up on him. Binked the ass up, got arrested. Was that a good look? No, it was not. But I did it. Like, you're not finna sit here and try to play me, bro. Like, I appreciate everything that y'all doing, everything that y'all did. But, like, man, I done got my shit together, bro. I'm asking you for my motherfucking child back, and you won't give him to me. Like, I don't get it. What can you get by holding on to my fucking kid? Government assistance? Food stamps? A check after you done said you done adopted him? Like, come on, bro. Then as all of this going on, I done found out that my uncle, he a rapist, raped his own daughter. And I'm like, damn, my baby under the roof with a rapist, right? So, I don't know if y'all remember a year or so ago, right? It was like a little trend going on where people would put on TikTok, oh, if 40,000 people send me $1, I could do this. If 2,500 people sent me $1, I could do this, that, and the third. So I made a little comment, a little status, a little video that said, if everybody that follows me send me 25 cents, I have enough money to pay this attorney what he needs in order to go and get my son back. Now, keep in mind, this was a couple years ago, so I'm not where I was then, where I am now, if that makes sense. But even now, shit, the attorneys I'm talking to now, that nigga want 100,000 to go get my baby. Like, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna give it to you. We gonna get that done. That ain't nothing. But you get what I'm saying? So while we going to court, they subpoena this nigga to come to court. He don't want to show up. You block me. block me, but you care so much about your motherfucking kid. And in the same breath, this is when his cousin, KD, decides she want to jump in and question me, try to check me about some shit. I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible because this is unsettling. I asked you last year on TikTok about getting in contact with you so we can see him before my granny passed away. He has family on his dad's side. Not once have I heard you reach out about us trying to help you with him. Who is y'all? What are y'all going to do? Y'all don't hold no weight in my life or Malachi's life. So if you wasn't going to give me the money to go get an attorney, what was you going to do? Come outside and help me beat up the person I already beat up? Make it make sense. And I don't know if you know me, but I don't roll like this. And he don't have to be under no roof of no fucking rapist. So why I got to get on social media to see this going on? And does my brother even know what's going on? Do your brother know what's going on? Ask your brother. Commercial break real quick. If y'all ain't got the kid on YouTube, go get the kid on YouTube. I promise y'all, I'm even more entertaining over there because I'm not censored. I'm not filtered. I got all types of stories. Stories from back in the day. Stories from when I'm beefing with other TikTok niggas and shit. Like, bruh, I promise you. If you want a commercial slot in any of the stories that I'm doing, feel free to hit me up. I'm only running them for $50. Get in, get you a quick little 15 to 30 seconds and get seen by millions of people across the world. Right now, my analytics is sitting at 3.1 million in the first week that I done start doing this. Get in where you fit in. Now back to the story. Say, I know my mouth smart as a motherfucker. I said, I'm going to respond in the nicest way possible. Malachi belongs to me, and Darius knew everything that was going on about Malachi. Can't really see what's going on because that recording thing in the middle, but let me move on. I even asked him to come to court about him and he refused. I'm not going to force him or his family to do anything for my son, so I did what was best for him at the time. When I was pregnant with Malachi, Darius left me to go be with his other baby mama, and I let him stand on that decision. I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to beg anybody to be in his life, be a part of my life. I'm doing what I have to do to get my son back to Texas. Like I told Darius, he don't ever have to worry about doing shit for my child. He has his other 2 kids that he's worried about, and that's that on that. So before coming to me as if you have all the facts, maybe you should try asking a question to generate a better response. Thanks, but no thanks. I've been handling this on my own up until this shit happened, and I will continue to. I don't want any dealings with Darius or anybody else attached to him. I don't know why she felt like that was the green ticket for her to come up in this bitch and say, you said you ain't give a fuck about him, so why the fuck you on the internet talking about him? Because this is my decision, twin. But let's keep going. Her response, girl, what the fuck does him leaving you got to do with anything when y'all made that child together and he under the roof with a rapist? Well, praying mantis, it has a lot to do with it, right? We not together, right? But you care about your child, right? So if the courts is subpoenaing you to court to come and prove that you're a fit father to get your son, why you can't come and do it? Okay, see you on the next part.